Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Osil, and today we're going to be ranking all of my perfumes. So before we get started, I want to say a little bit about my process because this whole perfume obsession really started a little over a year ago when I started my Pan That Perfume project, where I had left a few perfumes in my collection. I can't actually remember the amount of perfumes I had back then. Maybe it was around 8 to 10, and there was quite a few samples as well. So I went through a lot of my perfumes and used a lot of them up. I was only left with a small amount of perfumes around New Year's of this year. And I really just wanted to find my key, like, signature perfume because I've had the same one or two perfumes that I've been going back to for years, like 15 to 20 years. And I just wanted to try something new. So that was the beginning, really. And I went online, I did a lot of research. I really tried to find some good cruelty-free dupes of my favorite perfumes from the past that wasn't cruelty-free. I did have a really hard time finding perfume brands that shipped all the way to Norway. So I did find a lot of dupes, but not ones that were available for me. So I almost gave up the whole process. But then I discovered a brand called Eden, which is located in the UK. They are 100% vegan, and they base their perfumes off of vegan essential oils. And they pretty much, the whole thing is that they dupe all of your favorite perfumes. So and by the way, I am not no way sponsored or anything by any of these perfume brands, just so you guys know if anyone was wondering. So I went online, I went through their website, I realized that they have so many dupes of my all-time favorite perfumes that aren't cruelty-free. So I got really excited, maybe a little bit too excited, and I actually purchased 5 full-sized perfumes and then 3 sample-sized perfumes. So that was, I went absolutely bananas. I don't know. I initially regretted it, and then I received them, and that's when I really got hooked on buying perfumes. And I got a few more perfumes, and then I discovered the Ellis Brooklyn brand after watching Lauren May Beauty have a dedicated video to that brand, which is also cruelty-free. And I got a few perfumes from that brand as well. And now it's gotten, this whole perfume obsession has gone too far, but I can't stop myself. So I don't know what to do. I am now up to 18 perfumes in my collection, which is about 15 perfumes too many. So I've just gotten obsessed with smelling, recognizing different notes, figuring out what I like, what I don't like. So I've come to sort of realize that I'm more of a gourmand perfume kind of girl. I do like my vanilla and coconut and fresh, a little bit fruity, sometimes a little bit more spicy perfumes, but I don't like it too sweet, and I don't like it when it's really artificial smelling. I also do not like patchouli in my perfumes, although they will work sometimes. I see that, but there's quite a few perfumes where patchouli is very central, and I don't enjoy the perfume. I think that's everything I wanted to say. We're gonna get started, starting at the bottom at number 18. Oh, one more thing. I also forced my boyfriend to smell all of these perfumes. I think he has a migraine for life after this, but he did. He ranked them all, or he didn't rank them, he just gave them points from 0 to 10, where 10 was like the best. And he had some comments on some of these. So I'm just gonna let you know what he felt about these, because I always find it kind of interesting to hear what other people, especially also men, what they like and don't like about women's perfumes. So that's like a side thing. So now I'm ready to go through the list. Starting at number 18, we have the Eden YSL Black Opium. I ranked this as my worst perfume because when I first received this, I do have the YSL Black Opium original one, but that's ranked a bit higher. So, but I wanted to find a cruelty version of it, and this got really great reviews on their website. And when I first received it, I really did enjoy it. I didn't find it to be exact dupes. They were very, very close. And by the way, this one contains patchouli, and I do like the patchouli in this one. So I guess it's like what it's matched with. If it is a top note or a middle note or a heart note. But yeah, the patchouli works in this perfume. The reason why it's worst ranked is because it very quickly lost its original scent or fragrance. It now smells just terrible. I can't smell the Black Opium perfume at all anymore, really. It had this color when I received it. All the other scents from Eden are see-through, but this is more dark. I have no idea what the reason is why this has a color to it. Maybe some of you perfume experts has an explanation on why some perfume do have like this brownish tint to it. I don't know if it has something to do with how old they are or if they've gone bad, or but my theory is that maybe this was too old when I got it, or right after, that it went bad right after I got it, because again, it smelled just fine when I got it. Wasn't a dupe, but I liked it. I wore it a few times, and now I think it's horrible. So really disappointed. I don't know what to do with this. So that's what I feel about this one. My boyfriend ranked most of my perfumes with the number 7. This was also number 7. So he was like, yeah, it's fine, you know, with most of these perfumes. But some of them he really liked, and there's 2 that he was kind of like, no, this is not for me. So I'll let you know as we go along. So the next one on my list is also an Eden perfume. This one is 002, the dupe for Thierry Mugler Angel. I only based this purchase on the fact that I read so many reviews on this perfume, and people really loved it, and it was like a classic. And I like the notes that were like a dark chocolate, a little bit of vanilla. But then there's the patchouli. And that's probably why this is ranked so low. Because it smells, when I smell it, it's very masculine. And I don't like any masculine scents on me. No. Although I will say, when I use it, I get used to the scent, and it's not, as it dries down, it's not too bad. It's the worst in the beginning, so I guess it's the top notes maybe that I don't enjoy very much. Also, I will say that the Eden perfumes are not, in my experience, not the most long lasting. I thought they were gonna be because they're oils, but that's not my experience. And I also, because they're oils, I don't like to spray them on my clothes because I'm afraid that they might stain. So that's a little bit of a disappointment, but if you don't mind re-spraying your perfume throughout the day, it's a great cruelty-free alternative, I think. So, but yeah, so that was Angel. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the Alien or the Angel one because they're both very popular perfumes. Now that I've smelled Angel, and I don't really care for it, I'm not tempted to try out the Alien one. I'm not sure what to do with this one either. I don't see myself really wearing this, so I'm gonna see if someone else likes it. Alright, the next one on my list, I thought this was gonna be, before I started ranking the perfumes, I thought this was gonna be my worst, but it ended up on number 16, and it is the Rihanna Rebel Fleur perfume. I'm not going to go too much into this perfume because I've talked about this so much in several videos, but in case you haven't seen one of those, I bought this because it's a very popular, affordable perfume, cruelty-free, and I like the notes. But I bought this before I realized that patchouli is not my note, and that's coming through very strongly. And so, but smelling this after smelling the two previous ones, this is actually not that bad. This might be a kind of perfume that I will keep, and then I might enjoy this when I'm like 60. I don't know. I feel like it's like a grandma kind of scent. Sorry to those of you who has this as their signature scent, I'm sorry, but that's really how I feel about this. It has grown on me. It's not as bad as it once was when I first smelled this, and I think it's a perfume I can get used to. I've tried to get rid of this and pass it on to friends or relatives. They've all smelled it and they're not impressed. None of them want this for free. No. So that says a lot as well, I think. So I guess this will be in my collection for a bit longer until I find someone who wants it and likes it, or I turn 60 and I enjoy it myself. Next one on the list is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush Gerosa 71. So this is not the first one that they came out with. This is the caramelized vanilla and macadamia scent. I really enjoy the original scent. It's like the perfect summery, fruity, coconutty scent. Maybe a little bit on the sweet side, but this is just too sweet for me. It smells really nice. I love the scent, but it's just too sweet as a perfume. By the way, this is a hair and body fragrance mist. I actually don't find it as long lasting as the original scent. I think I will get through this eventually, but it's not a very, I think I would have appreciated this scent when I was like 13, 14. This would be a great fun scent, but now that I'm 35, this is just too childish maybe for me. So I'm going to try to use it. I think the best time to use it is in the summertime and maybe early fall, because it does have this like warm caramelized scent as well. And again, it's not bad, but it's just too much sweetness for me. Next one on the list is the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille dupe from Eden. I just got is it a 10 milliliter bottle for this. I'm glad I did because I thought I was going to love this so much more. I remember Marlene from Makeup Geek really raving about this, and when she described it as like my perfect perfume. And even though it does smell really nice, I would almost categorize it as the similar kind of perfume as this one. Just a bit too sweet. This is a kind of perfume that will give you a headache for sure, I think. My boyfriend described it as exotic and spicy, and he did like it. He gave it a 7, but again, one spray is more than enough. This does last for a while. Maybe the most long-lasting perfume from Eden that I have. They also ranged their perfumes in 2 categories. The regular ones and, hold on, and the intense versions. So these are the most premium luxury gold standard of perfumery, meaning they all contain between 20 and 30% perfume oils. This ensures a highly potent scent that takes people's breath away and lasts the entire day, whilst the other ones that they have are 15%. So yeah, I guess that explains it, that this is a little bit more intense and lasts for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm glad I got the 10 milliliters because this will not be a repurchase for me. All right, the next one on the list is the Eden's version of Lolita Lempica by Lolita Lempica. My boyfriend describes this one as soapy. He didn't really care too much for it. He gave it a 5. I very much agree with this description of soapy. It's very soapy, as well as the next one that I'm going to talk about. Both of these are very soapy perfumes. I think it's a great perfume if you just want to smell clean and like you've just showered or washed your hands. It smells like a more like a hand soap. Yeah, but it's a nice soft floral. I can't really smell the vanilla. It's supposed to be vanilla here, but I can't smell any of the vanilla. It just smells like a light, soft floral that's very pleasant. And I don't enjoy floral scents very much, but this is good enough. I'm, again, happy that I didn't get the full size or the 30 milliliters, but I don't think it will be a problem to use it up. Next one on the list is the Jo Malone Pure and Risha dupe from Eden. Again, a very soapy scent, a little bit stronger than the Lolita Lempica one. Again, I mean, this has a lot of fruity notes. I can't really smell them because all I can smell is the patchouli. And that's why I don't care too much for this perfume. I can see that people would like it. It's not like unpleasant, but yeah, it's very... Yeah, the patchouli is just all over the perfume. I can't smell much of anything else. It does have a slight floral scent, but there's just so... Yeah, it's just a mix of floral and patchouli, and it's not my favorite. So, but I did just wanted to try it out because Jo Malone is so popular. But I realize now that it's not my kind of perfume, and I'm glad that I tried it in this version. The reviews told me that it was very similar to the original as well as the Lolita Lempica one, but yeah, not for me. Next one on my list is again Eden perfume, the dupe for Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon. Now I think that this is the more grown-up version of this one, so the notes are similar. But this is just way better. It's way, way better. It has some fruity notes and then like a warm caramely scent. It is very sweet. So it's very much on the limit of what I like. It's almost too sweet, but just approved for me. I have smelled the original many times. I do feel like they're very similar, but not quite. There's just something, I can't really point to what it is. Sadly, I don't have the original one to compare it with, but yeah, it's very similar, and I think if you like the original, I think you will like this one, but I don't think it's an exact dupe. All right, next one out is another celebrity scent. It's from Jessica Simpson, and it's called Fancy. This is, again, cruelty-free. I really enjoy this scent. This is a really nice spring scent, I feel like. It has a lot of floral in it, but because it has also a distinct vanilla scent, it's not too floral for me. Again, it's on the edge of being too floral, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Probably won't be a repurchase, but I will not have a problem using it up. But I'm a big fan of Jessica Simpson, and I wanted to support her, and I was really excited when I found out that her perfume was cruelty-free. Now the next perfume that I'm going to show you is from Ellis, Brooklyn. This was a completely unknown brand for me just a few weeks ago. I got this because I watched Lauren May Beauty do her video on this brand specifically, and I think she actually ranked them. I can't remember now, but I learned about this brand through her. It's a cruelty-free brand, and I really wanted to try it out. So I got two perfumes. One is the perfume called Sweet, and this is such a nice scent. A very, well, according to my boyfriend, it's average, but so I guess it's a kind of like a easy, simple, everyday perfume that I think a lot of people would like. It's not super fancy or super unique, but I think it's just easy to like, easy to wear. It's supposed to have a lot of like this marshmallow sweet scent. I can't smell that. And it's definitely not one of those. I won't compare it to this one at all, for instance, because it's not that kind of sweet. I can smell that it's sort of a gourmand scent, but it's not like artificial, young, childish, super sweet scent. I think a lot of people would really enjoy this perfume. Then we have the Marc Jacobs Perfect. I went into the store that is closest to me that sells perfumes, and this was the only one that was cruelty-free and that I also enjoyed. So I decided to get it. When I smelled it in store, I remember very instantly smelling banana. I don't do that anymore. I can't smell it anymore, really. But that was like the first note I could smell. Marc Jacobs is just easy for me. I've always liked their perfumes. It's like, not that I'm very good at describing perfume scents, but I feel like if I were to describe sort of a soft, powdery, cashmere, milky perfume, this would be a good example of that. I really do enjoy it. I'm very glad I got this perfume. So I am including body sprays in this ranking as well. So I'm going to include the Clean, Rain, and Pear All Fresh. This is just a very easy, fresh, fruity scent that is just really nice to wear in the springtime, I think. Again, the problem with this one, as well as any other body spray, from my experience, is that it lasts for like an hour and then it's gone. So, but it's a very nice, pleasant scent. I don't have anything bad to say about the scent. It's just the wear time that I don't like. And that's why I tend to not really grab for this as much. But it is ranked pretty high because I do enjoy the scent. The next one on my list, I'm now at number 6. My boyfriend described this scent as spicy. It is the Ellis Brooklyn Bee. I very much enjoy this scent. This is more unique to me. I was almost expecting a similar scent to the Marc Jacobs Honey. It is not. Well, I guess you can compare it, but they're not similar at all because the Marc Jacobs one is more of a artificial honey scent. This is very much similar to what honey actually smells like. So you kind of have to like the smell of real honey in order to enjoy this scent. It's very nice. Very, very nice. The honey scent is pretty strong, but it also has these wonderful, really beautiful notes. I think what my boyfriend smells when he describes this as spicy is as the cinnamon. It has a very strong, like, cinnamony scent, and then you have the vanilla in the bottom. It's just warm and just, oh, I love this scent. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna repurchase this scent. This is probably the first one that I've talked about so far that I would like to repurchase a full size of, or like a 30 milliliter. Yeah, really enjoy this perfume. Okay, the next one on my list is also from Eden, the dupe for Vera Wang Princess. I had the Vera Wang Princess original a few years ago, and it was one of my favorite perfumes. But since it's not cruelty free, I decided to get this one, and I will say, out of all the Eden perfumes that I've tried, and that I've also tried the original one, this is the closest to the original. I can't really, I feel like it smells exactly the same. This is the kind of floral I enjoy. It has a touch of floral, but also a lot of warmth to it. The vanilla, some woody notes that I really enjoy to combine. Amazing perfume. So great. I will repurchase this one, I think. Yeah, absolutely recommend this one. Then, the next one on my list, I was very curious to try. I have no idea if it's an exact dupe for the original. According to the reviews on the website, it absolutely is. But this is the Baccarat Rouge 540 dupe from Eden. This is, I understand that this is a very popular scent. For me, when I first smelled it, I could only describe it as weird. I couldn't quite decide whether or not I liked it. I could smell it and it was like, no, this is not for me. And then I'd smell it again and I'd really enjoy it, and I just couldn't make up my mind. So I really made a point to just use this for a while before I did this video, to really make a decision on whether or not I did like it. This is a very, very interesting perfume. I find it so hard to describe this scent because it's so simple and at the same time so complex. I smell the vanilla. I smell some fruity florals. It's just a combination of so many things, and at the same time it's so simple, but in a very extraordinary way. It smells expensive, and it smells unique. Nothing like anything I've ever smelled before. And as it dries down on your skin, it gives another new, warm, inviting, sexy scent. It's just really good. I very much enjoy it. My boyfriend gave this a 5, which ranks it for him at bottom with the Lolita Olympica perfume. So I guess he didn't really care for this too much, but that doesn't stop me from wearing this. It is one of my favorite scents. Now, I wouldn't spend that much money on the original. I'm really glad I got the dupe. I really, really enjoy this scent. The next perfume is my boyfriend's favorite one. It was so good, he said. It is the Clean Skin perfume. And again, this is also such a simple, easy perfume. A great, like every day, you can use it whenever you want. Really nice for any kind of season, I think. Probably better for fall, winter, and spring. It's not like a typical summer scent, but it's just probably the scent that is the least nauseating, if that makes sense. I really want I did have the 30 milliliter bottle. I used that one up. I just have a small 5 milliliter now that I'm just saving. But I really want a big size of this perfume. How do I describe this? It has a slight vanilla and a slight floral scent, but it's also very, very soft. Very soft, just not very overpowering, but a very long-lasting perfume. Number 2 is the YSL Black Opium. I just have this brush-on version. This is not cruelty-free. This is the first non-cruelty-free perfume in this listing or ranking. So since the Eden dupe didn't work, I'm still on the hunt for a dupe for this perfume because this is amazing. I love this scent. It is a stronger, deeper, warmer scent. Very nice for fall and winter. So it's not it's not like a light, fresh scent. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who doesn't like this, that it's like too heavy for them. But I just think it's just perfect. And it works well for the summer days as well, but probably the best for like a date night or like for going out. So this contains patchouli, which is weird because yeah, I guess you can smell the patchouli far away, but it's just overpowered of all these other amazing favorite notes that is in here, like vanilla. I almost smell some kind of honey in this one as well, but I'm not sure. And then there's some musk, some floral scents, licorice, and just like a lot of spices, like probably some cinnamon or I don't know. But yeah, such a great blend. I love this perfume and I'm so sad to see it go. Okay, so my number 1 favorite perfume of all times. This became my favorite one when I was around 16, 17, and it has remained my favorite perfume ever since. Unfortunately, it's not cruelty-free, so I'm really sad about that. But I'm gonna check out. I actually didn't think to look for a dupe on Eden's website, so I'm gonna see if they have a dupe for this perfume. Because I most likely will do another purchase from Eden. But yeah, it is the Cerrutti 1881. This is the best perfume of all time. I'm probably a little bit biased because this has been with me throughout the majority of my life, through bad times and good times, and it contains so many good memories. So that might be why it's my favorite. I don't know, but wow, it smells so good. And in a way, it reminds me of the YSL Black Opium, but that one is more spicy. This one is more floral. And again, floral is not my favorite kind of perfumes, but this has so many good, amazing florals mixed with vanilla, amber, some orange, lily. Like there's so many good fragrances or notes here that it just becomes an amazing, unique scent. I have never smelled anything that reminds me remotely of this scent. It is very unique, and you have to smell it if you get the chance to, because I will be very surprised if you don't like this scent. This is the scent, along with the Black Opium, that I've gotten the most compliments for. The Vera Wang Princess, I've also gotten a few compliments for, but yeah, I think a lot of people would like this perfume. So it will probably forever be my top favorite perfume of all time. This is the best one, hands down. Love this perfume. But unfortunately, it's not cruelty free. But I am happy that only 2 of the perfumes I have in my collection are cruelty free. And even though I have a lot of perfumes and I don't exactly love all of them, I'm really loving the process of getting to know notes and getting to know cruelty-free perfume brands, and just being in this perfume world for a while. And I've stopped trying to minimize my perfume collection, because right now this is such a great experience, and I'm having so much fun with it. So there probably will be a Project Pan sometime in the future, but not just yet. I'm not ready for one just yet. I'm just gonna enjoy these perfumes and really get to know them even more. Oh, and by the way, my boyfriend gave the Cerrutti 1881 an 8, and he described it as round and soft. So that completes my perfume collection. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe I gave you some tips to some perfumes that you could try out in the future. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite cruelty-free perfume of all times, and why do you like it so much? What is like so special about it? So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!